Arsenal v Bayern Munich live. Champions League news, lineups, and updates as Myles Lewis-Skelly returns for the Gunners. Two European powerhouses, Arsenal and Bayern Munich, put their flawless Champions League records on the line tonight at the Emirates Stadium. The spotlight shines especially bright as Harry Kane makes his much-anticipated return to North London. A twist in the story few would have predicted just a couple of years ago. Arsenal approached this clash brimming with confidence after dismantling Tottenham 4-1, a result that not only delighted their fans but also widened their Premier League lead to 6 points. Next up is Chelsea on Sunday, but first, Mikel Arteta's men face a challenge that feels far more personal. Bayern Munich, a club that has repeatedly been their European nemesis. Both sides have won all 4 of their group matches so far, with Bayern's most recent triumph coming against reigning champions Paris Saint-Germain in their own backyard. Can Arsenal make it 5 wins in a row? Or will the German giants put a halt to their dream start? Follow along for live updates and all the drama from the Emirates. Why tonight's clash should feel monumental, but somehow doesn't. When Arsenal last met Bayern in the Champions League quarterfinals back in the 2023-24 season, there was a sense of nervous tension around the squad. It was their first time at that stage in 14 years, and that excitement mixed with self-doubt was palpable. The result, a 3-2 aggregate loss, showed they still had some maturing to do. It wasn't until the following season's emotional quarterfinal victory over Real Madrid that Arsenal started to feel like true contenders again. Now the mood is different. Confidence runs through this Arsenal team, who have not only topped their group with 4 wins from 4, but hold an impressive +11 goal difference. Some even argue they are the most complete team in Europe right now. Bold statement? Perhaps. But few can deny how formidable they have become. Match stats that tell the story. Bayern remain level with Paris Saint-Germain as the joint top scorers of this season's group stage with 14 goals. Interestingly, they've also hit the woodwork a record 7 times. Proof that they are constantly threatening in front of goal. Harry Kane's numbers, as usual, add intrigue. He has scored 15 goals in 21 matches against Arsenal, including 6 at the Emirates, more than any visiting player in history. Will he add another tonight to haunt his old rivals yet again? Previous encounters, 2023/24 quarterfinals. The last time these two sides crossed paths, the narrative was quite different. Bayern were wobbling in the Bundesliga, and many felt Arsenal might finally be ready to turn the tables. Bukayo Saka's stunning early goal suggested as much, but Bayern's resilience shone through, with Serge Gnabry quickly equalizing and Harry Kane back in London but wearing red of another kind, putting Bayern ahead. Leandro Trossard's goal kept the home crowd hopeful, but the return leg told a familiar story. Joshua Kimmich's decisive header in Munich ended Arsenal's dreams and sent Bayern through to the semi-finals. History, it seems, favored the Germans once again. Numbers don't lie. Arsenal are on an impressive 8-game unbeaten run in the Champions League's league phase, winning each by a combined 24-2 scoreline, their best streak in competition history. Yet Bayern's record remains intimidating too. Since a 3-0 defeat to PSG in 2017, they've lost only 3 of their last 52 group stage matches, all of which came on the road. Could tonight's London Showdown add another to that rare list? Throwback, the infamous 10-2 from 2017. Few Arsenal fans can utter Bayern Munich without wincing at the memory of the 10-2 aggregate loss in 2016-17. That tie remains one of the most painful moments in the club's European history. After briefly matching Bayern thanks to an Alexis Sanchez goal in the first leg, Arsenal collapsed under relentless pressure. The second leg offered the illusion of hope after Theo Walcott struck early, but Laurent Koscielny's sending off doomed them, and Bayern ruthlessly ran riot again. It was a result that left deep scars. Ones Arteta's modern Arsenal are still determined to heal. Team news: Bayern Munich. Vincent Kompany opts for 3 adjustments from Bayern's 6-2 thrashing of Freiburg. Konrad Laimer replaces Tom Bischoff at fullback, while Joshua Kimmich returns to the midfield in place of Leon Goretzka. Up front, Harry Kane leads the charge with Serge Gnabry and young sensation Leonard Carl flanking him on the wings. Luis Diaz remains sidelined through suspension. Team news: Arsenal. Mikel Arteta keeps faith in much of the side that dismantled Spurs but makes 2 defensive changes. Christian Mosquera starts at centre-back, replacing Piero Hincapié, while Myles Lewis-Skelly slots in at left-back for Ricardo Calafiori. The midfield engine remains unchanged, with Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Emirates continuing their dynamic partnership. Mikel Merino is trusted to lead the attack, supported by Bukayo Saka and Leandro Trossard. Probable lineups: Arsenal 11. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Mosquera, Lewis-Skelly, Zubimendi, Rice, Saka, Merino, Trossard. Subs: Kepa, Setford, White, Hincapié, Odegaard, Martinelli, Norgard, Madueke, Nwaneri, Calafiori.
Bayern Munich 11. Neuer: Leimer, Upamecano, Tah, Stanisic, Kimmich, Pavlovic, Olise, Karl, Gnabry, Kane.
Subs: Ulrich, Erbig, Minjay, Goretzka, Jackson, Bischoff, Ito, Bowie, Guerrero, Mike. Early news and absences. Arsenal remain without Martin Odegaard and Victor Gyökeres, though both could return soon. Meanwhile, Gabriel Martinelli and Noni Madueke, who rejoined the bench on Sunday, could play bigger roles tonight. Centre-back Gabriel and striker Gabriel Jesus, however, are confirmed absentees. For Bayern, Luis Diaz serves his suspension after seeing red against PSG. Former Arsenal winger Serge Gnabry might feature if cleared to play after a knee issue. This matchup combines history, revenge, and ambition, 3 ingredients for a European night that might just redefine both clubs' seasons. The question remains, will Arsenal finally overcome their Bayern curse, or will the ghosts of past defeats return to haunt them again? What do you think? Are Arsenal really ready to be Europe's best, or is it too soon to crown them contenders?